Start your day the joyful way. It's your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes. And now here's your host, the queen of joy herself, Jessica Dugas. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. I've got my gratitude glasses on today. Why? Because Sharon is here this morning and we are diving deep into the pool of gratitude. Really excited about that. As you know, we've been doing a few different series, 4 different series to be exact. And Laura Mazzata listen, I've seen her Facebook stories and we're all jealous. Because she is away on her retreat and has been, sitting by the fire and making things and, being together with everybody that's there. So it has been amazing to watch all the pictures. Thank you so much, Laura, for including those of us that are not there. But I am excited because sometimes I think this dive into gratitude that we're going to do today is what we should be doing on a regular basis, is sometimes to just stop whatever we're doing and just be grateful in the moment. And I think I'm so excited about our guest today, and I can't wait to introduce her to you later on in the show. Listen, if you're just joining us live, I would love for you to say hello in the comments. Let us know where you're joining from and what you are grateful for today. I usually ask you what's bringing you joy, but let's just continue with the grateful theme. So let me know what you're grateful for today. And also, if you're on the replay, I want to hear from you as well. So what do we have going on today? My joy, again, with the reminiscing and nostalgia. I told you guys yesterday that I'm in planning modes for something. I can't really talk about it wildly yet, but I will say that it has been nice to do some reminiscing in preparation for what's to come. And I made a post on my Facebook page, I don't know, yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before yesterday. I never know what day it is. You guys know that. But I had said something to the effect of, when you see your vision board come to life, it is an amazing thing. And so I have been dreaming about something for quite some time, and I'm excited that it's going to come to be sooner than I expected. So excited about that. Also, it's funny. Court was back in session yesterday. I've shared that I have been following the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case, and it's tragic, the whole thing. But it's interesting for me because I'm a people watcher. I enjoy seeing how people react to things. I enjoy commentary. I think, that kind of shows in the work that I do here on the Breakthrough Show Network, which is to create that space for people to tell their story, their perspective, their side of things. And, you can say what you will about the judicial process, but it has been neat to see how, everybody has their time. Everybody has their however long in court to share their side of things that happen. And it's funny to me how quickly people jump on one bandwagon or another about, who's right, who's wrong. And so but I think that's part of the beauty of it is we have the choice to see things how we see things. And I think when we move from just there being a choice, we have a responsibility, I feel like, to just listen, even if we don't necessarily agree with the other side of things, and not just talking about court, but any number of topics. To open our minds and just listen and understand that there are sides, perspectives that are different than our own. And we've seen that really clearly on the Breakthrough Show this year as well, doing our Breakthroughs Around the World series, where we might get an idea of how things are in one area of the world, and then you meet someone and go, oh, that's not what I thought at all. and we get outside of our bubble a little bit, which I think is really helpful. And that's how ultimately we're going to change the world, is by opening our minds to the possibility that someone somewhere might live differently than we do, and that there's nothing wrong about it. It's just a different perspective. So court was back in session yesterday, and I was here for it. I got a shout out again to Emily D. Baker, attorney, for doing an incredible commentary. Just again, there for the facts period, and also explaining what's going on, because us lay people do not understand what some of these court terms mean. So she's an incredible YouTuber, and it also has been such a privilege, such an honor to watch her channel grow. She started off this case, started gaining a lot of popularity around the Britney Spears trial, and then started off this case with, I think, 200-ish subscribers, and she's going to hit 500 today. Incredible to watch the growth of, and just how many people are committed to just hearing the facts. It's important. So that's what's going on in my joy today. And I would love to hear what's going on in your joy. Don't forget to share what you are grateful for in the comments, and I'll be checking in with you guys in just a moment. It is Brothers Day, apparently, National Brothers Day. Let me know if any of you guys have brothers. I have been blessed to have 3 brothers. Adam, as you know, passed away 12 years ago, but Gregory and Sean are doing well. And so I want to shout out to them on National Brothers Day. It is also Wyoming Day. Anybody that lives in Wyoming, I have no idea if anybody from Wyoming watches the show, but happy Wyoming Day to anybody who is in Wyoming. Also, it is Scavenger Hunt Day. Now, I love a scavenger hunt. I used to love that when I was younger, and I have shared before that when we've talked about school and classes and what we were good at and what we were not good at, history was not my jam at all. But I needed an extra history credit senior year of high school. And so I decided to take maritime history, because when in Rome, as they say, I lived in New England. Maritime history is a pretty big deal up there. And also, I have family that are in history books, in the Cushing family. So I decided to take it, and I was like, listen, I was hoping it would just be an easy class. It was not the easiest class I've ever taken, but my teacher made it really fun. And he actually took us to Battleship Cove in Massachusetts, and we did a scavenger hunt on a battleship. Like, it was the coolest thing. And I have amazing memories of that. And so shout out to I was just looking at who's still on staff at Fitch High School in Groton, Connecticut. And he's still there. So amazing. At any rate, it is Scavenger Hunt Day. Let me know if you like a good scavenger hunt. Let's check in with the comments before we bring our guest on this morning and see who's here today. Juju's here this morning. Namaste. It is good to see you this morning. Happy Tuesday, Miss Brittany. It is good to see you. Juju said she is grateful for her friend, Brittany. I love that. I'm grateful for Brittany and Juju. Anne Marie's here this morning. Good morning, Anne Marie. It is good to see you. Mr. Jackson from the depths of the earth is here this morning. I can't believe you're awake, sir. Good morning, Mr. Jackson. It is good to see you. Everybody's chatting back and forth. I love it. Let's see. Yes, Anne Marie, that's another fascinating thing about the case too. Watch their body language. You can pick out a liar from a mile away. 100%. And you know what's interesting? Amber Heard's sister was in the gallery yesterday, and her face always just looks like wherever she is, she does not want to be there. She does not want to be there. And it is very interesting. Yes. Yes. I'm really digging these gratitude glasses and that lip color. Listen, I put the lips on just for you today, Brittany. It's giving hot girl summer road trip vibes. Listen, it's coming. That's all I'm going to say. About that. Donnell said, I have 2 brothers, Aaron and Gary. Love it. Anne Marie has 2 brothers, and she's right in the middle. I was the oldest. Mr. Jackson said he was right in the middle too. Let's see what else we have. And everybody's just, yes, middle kids. Hey, oldest kids rock too. No discrimination here. Okay. All of the kids rock. All right. I guess middle kids are all right. I love you guys so much. We're going to take a quick break, you guys, and then we are going to bring on our amazing guest, Sharon. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to dive into some gratitude.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Today is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. I have no idea where this month has gone. We are now 6 days. For any of you that have been keeping track with me, we are 6 days out from my oldest 21st. That's a new word today. 21st birthday. I can't. Also, supporter shout out. We love all of our supporters on the Breakthrough Show Network. We thank you so much for your continual support. And we just appreciate you. And we are grateful for you. Our special guest today is amazing. Let's just be frank. She is fabulous. She is the author of Graticise 365. She's been in this world of gratitude for quite some time. And she encourages people. She combines, we're going to ask her about this. She combines gratitude and fitness. You guys know how I feel about the fitness, but I feel like if we combine it with the gratitude, I might be okay. I might be all right. Let's welcome Sharon Walters to the show. Welcome, Sharon.
Good morning, Jessica. Thank you so much. Hey, I got to be with the outfit, I'm like, if you can do it, we got the gratitude going on.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
I know where you can get
contacts
these.
on?
Do I have what?
Do you have contacts on?
No,
okay,
no
so
contact.
Just know that if you want for part of the show while we're on, you can take them off every so often because God love you for keeping them on like that. If you want to, go for it. I have to take mine off because I'm going to have to get to readers in a few. But thank you for wearing those. Oh my God. And having me here. It's just delight.
No problem at all. I'm so excited to have you here because like I was sharing in the beginning, I think this fits so well with our series that we've been doing this month because we need to do this. We need to just stop what we're doing, whatever we're doing, and be grateful sometimes. Do you agree?
Oh, yes, I absolutely agree. And I even take it further. My whole legacy, my everything is about how we can do it all the time, even no matter what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's welcoming you to the show. Good morning, Jason. It is good to see you. Brittany's saying good morning. Juju saying good morning. Yes. So let's talk about, I want to start by just asking you what gratitude means to you.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to deep down in the definition I had years back, or we'll update it. Let's see. For me, gratitude is about appreciating everything in every moment. Just noticing it in everything I see, everything I feel, everything. It's just taking time to appreciate whatever that is. And I will say my newest definition about gratitude is I have gratitude being an action, not a reaction. I love that one.
I love that. And, when we connected initially, we had been talking about the gratitude experience that I do every November. And I had seen, I think it's kind of stereotypical here in the United States for us to do something about gratitude in November because of Thanksgiving. And I had seen so many things where people were sharing, to just write one thing you're grateful for every day. And to me, it was about more than just expressing gratitude through writing something out or saying something. I wanted to show gratitude. And so that gratitude experience became a way for me to say, look, gratitude can be an action. It can be something that we do. So that's when I heard about what you were doing, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, and I was in your experience, and it is wonderful. So for anyone in November, really, you did a fantastic job, and you know this language, you understand it too.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. And I think it honestly, I would love to hear a little bit of your history where gratitude is concerned, because for me, it really came from a place of me being I feel like I was always grateful, but I don't feel like I always expressed it. I don't feel like I was always as tapped into it as I could be. It was easy for me when a challenge would arise to forget about the gratitude for a minute, which I think is human, but also I'm much better at it now than I used to be. But I would love to hear how you came into this, working in this space of gratitude.
Yeah, so for me, like I was one that always searched and was always looking for personal growth and ways to make myself just having the best life that was what I was doing. So since like 1989, I've been doing personal growth work, all types of different courses. And in fact, gratitude never really came into that place for me. It was more about positivity. It was more about unconditional love. It was covering, unfolding some of the things in my life that I needed to clean up and so forth. One thing I would say is that about 10 years ago, I got a copy of the book from Rhonda Byrne called The Magic. That book really woke me up because in that book, she has 28 different wonderful reasons about an exercise to do about practices about gratitude. And at that moment, right then and there, I realized how much I was taking for granted. And that was really the start for me of that wake up call that I've been taking so much for granted. And so I think that was the thing. But I also realized that I'm pretty sensitive. So I don't like intense things about growing. So gratitude is the perfect thing because it's really kind to you, I believe. When using gratitude and personal growth and finding ways to shift, I love gratitude because it really is that soft, kinder approach into it all.
I agree. And it's one of those things that because of the soft approach, I feel like it's something that we take for granted really easily about the power of it. And so what would you say to people today who are like, yeah, fine, I'll say the 3 things I'm grateful for today, or I'll share what I'm grateful for, and it's not going to make any difference though.
Well, I say that at least finding, if 3 is great, 1 is fine. But if you do that on a regular basis, you're going to see the shift because already that adds up day after day after day, that you're starting to, in your day of whatever comes up, you're putting something positive in there. And that in time really does shift.
I agree. It does. And it's not something like, it's very similar to when I talk to people about affirmations where they'll say an affirmation one time and then go, that didn't work. Well, it is a practice. It's something we have to continue to do. to bring more of that joy into our lives. What does your personal gratitude practice look like?
Oh my gosh. Well, so it's evolved. And so given, my newest book, Graticise 365, it's something I've been doing for like 2 years, because I realized too, when you start getting into any kind of work, you've got to up your game, up your game, because it gets kind of, you're used to it. So I think now I've got something that I have a little while before I've got to up my game again, because I'm working on this new concept. And what it is, it's starting my day off. It's 4 steps to exercising gratitude throughout the day. And it's the wake up. First thing I wake up. I mean, I'm more aware of, how do I feel? Maybe I just take a nice deep breath. Maybe I give myself a hug. I mean, it's endless, the different things, but I'm aware of waking up and being, and when I wrote my first book, it took me a year later to realize that I wasn't grateful about being alive. It took me a year to realize that one. So that one definitely goes into big time. That was another awareness. I can be the queen, the guru of gratitude, but there's so much more. It's like life. There's so many lessons and growth that I will always have, always, in noticing. But there's the second one, the morning, I call it the warm up. I have a gratitude morning routine, or you can just call it a morning routine, but that's what I'm doing too. It can be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever you have. And in the book, I give different examples and do that throughout the day. So I take more notice of my gratitudes throughout my day. And I call them, I love it because everything's fitness for me. So that hence the warm up, the workout is my third step. And I call it stop and give me 3 grata reps, which is, throughout the day, you'll find 3 things that you notice that we've noticed, but we don't really tap into it and hold on to it. So those holding on tos will help keeping that gratitude really stronger. Yeah. And then the last one is the cool down. So I end my day before I go to bed, and I just think back of some gratitudes, say a prayer, whatever that is. So it's simple. I believe it's simple. It can take a short amount of time. And I'm finding this to be, as you say, it is the breakthrough for me around really keeping gratitude in my life.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think forming it around this way of you're including gratitude throughout your whole day. And to me, it lines up with just living a grateful life, and it doesn't mean, let me get to a comment really quick and then I'll ask my question. Brittany said, gratitude is definitely a power within itself. Creating that positive action helps creating a more positive lifestyle. Gratitude really adds to a healthier lifestyle. I think we both agree on that, and Juju agrees too. Let's talk about the contrast to the challenging moments, because I think when we talk about, when I referred to you this morning in my post as the queen of gratitude, and I have been called the queen of joy or the queen of podcasting, or a couple different things, queen of the squirrels. But just that, when being associated with me with joy or gratitude, at first it really felt like an immense pressure, because I felt like to myself, well, what's going to happen when I have those moments where I'm struggling to find the joy, or it's a challenge for me to be grateful in the moment? What does it look like for you in the challenging moments where gratitude is concerned?
Oh, what I have found, I give myself grace in practicing gratitude. There's more grace in when I'm going through those times, and we all do, and I do. And one thing I always do is I'll acknowledge it. Sometimes I'll journal about it. And then after the journaling, to get all those feelings out and emotions, then I find at least one thing to be grateful for about that moment. That's what I do. But like I said, what I've really noticed recently is the grace that has come into with the gratitude practice when there's tough times that happen.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing I try to portray here on the show, is just because you are committed to a life with more awareness, a joyful life, a grateful life, that doesn't erase challenge. It doesn't, it's not like, okay, life goes, okay, you're done now. You have arrived. That's not what that looks like. And for me, it has been about just learning to be more aware and also flip the switch a little more timely than I did before. Instead of wallowing in something for weeks, if I need to, I need to, but instead of choosing to stay there, I'll choose to, like you said, look back and go, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I be grateful for about this situation? What are some of the things that you do to bring that action to your gratitude practice?
When things are going nuts, when they're challenging?
At any time, whether they're challenging or just on your day to day, bringing that action.
For me, it's just following these steps, really. I mean, because I've been doing it. I fine-tuned it to see how eventually easy it is. It really just becomes a lifestyle. So, I mean, really, I think that when I don't, I mean, I can go a few days without, intentionally about the wake up and the warm up and the throughout the day, but I go weeks without it, and there's a definite difference.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. My soul needs it. I need to really keep that movement, that positivity, the gratitude, the noticing, the appreciating of life. I think that was the thing other about gratitude. I think I was not awake. I really wasn't. When I didn't start noticing and appreciating, I felt like I was asleep. I was
Right.
walking around not alive and asleep in life. And that's no more.
Yeah. And I think the magic of what you're talking about, sort of the ebb and flow of life. Sometimes we're very sometimes I've got my, planner out and I'm very by the book and these are the things that I'm doing today and this is my practice. And other times not so much, but I think the beauty of having a regular practice is in those down moments where you're not necessarily sticking by a checklist of things to do. You're more aware of the gratitude even in those down moments, right?
Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. And what just it's like blows me away, and I'm actually able to take it all in is just the greatness. I mean, how we all can do this in your own way and whatever way you do it, but it's just taking a little bit of action. How life is showing up for me, and I'm not even taking any courses or anything at this moment in time, and it's still showing up beautifully. It's like that's really nice when you have that.
Yeah, and I mean I love how you say that it's, it's showing up the way that you want to as well. And that's part of why when I do the gratitude experience that I do different things every day. And it's not I love for everybody to participate daily because I want people to try things that maybe they haven't thought of before so that you can find those things that then you can do on a regular basis. The point is not to walk away. And I'm curious if you feel this way about your book as well. The point is not to walk away going, I have to repeat this exactly now, but to rather take what you need from it and then go forward with what works for you.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I give examples and showing and even in the book, there's 365 pages every day that gives you all kinds of choices of things that you do and gives you places to write in. Really simple. And even the dates, there's no dates in there. So that you can, you can not be there doing it for a week or a month, whatever, and then go back to it. So
Right.
there's so much room. And I love hearing other people's what they find and what they discover. So yeah, it's not this is the way. It's an opening to discover what is your way.
Right, right. I would love to hear from some of you guys in the comments. What are different things that you do to show gratitude? And I also, while I'm waiting for those comments to come in, I want to talk about briefly relationships where gratitude is concerned. And for me, it has always been important to, I like to know how people in my life like to experience gratitude. So I like to know if I know that Sharon, I mean, it kind of ties into love languages a little bit, but not 100%. If I know that Sharon loves for me to verbally say thank you, then I would like to verbally say thank you when I'm showing her gratitude. If I know that somebody else doesn't really care about the verbal, but they love for me to put a banner outside my home that says, whatever it is, I like to be able to show gratitude in a way that I know other people love to receive gratitude as well. That's important to me. Is that something that you've ever thought about or that you implement in your own life?
Wow. I've never thought about it. However, I have a funny story, and I hope my twin sister is okay with this. I love you, Marie. So I was doing a challenge, a 28-day challenge, and I discovered in the challenge, my twin sister was there, that she doesn't like the word gratitude. I didn't know
Oh.
that. So I quickly I said, okay, just call it attitude. So that was the first time I got that lesson about, not everybody sees it like that. And I think I kind of read people first
Mm.
around how they might see it. And if they're not, if they're not into it, that's okay. There's so many different ways to come around. It's being kind. It's being, appreciative. It's just being nice. There's other ways to get around it than just the word gratitude. So my twin
Right.
actually gave me a great lesson.
Right. Well, and that's what, when I was talking about in the beginning, how I've been watching court case and everything else, and there are different perspectives to different things, that we need to understand that not everybody processes things in the same way. And so that's why this concept of keeping our minds open a little bit is important, because even if, I understand a little bit the fight back to gratitude, because we see so many people pushing it of you have to have a gratitude practice and you have to wake up every day and write 3 things you're grateful for, and you have to, instead of you have the opportunity to, you can make it what you want. It's being presented in a way that makes it a little hokey sometimes, and not something that you can form for yourself. And so I understand you hear something enough and you start to get a little like, if I hear that word one more time.
Yeah, and I think that gratitude is becoming people are finding it, but I think people got so excited about it. That's where I think that happened. They were like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you got to do it. But now I think people are really starting to explore it, discover more for themselves. So I think it's softening up the way people are coming around gratitude. I do.
Yeah, I agree. I think, we keep our minds open about it. And so when you hear somebody say a word like gratitude, stick around for a minute and see what they mean by it. And because it might be being presented in a different way than you've heard before. And then if you are, one of these people that is triggered by the word gratitude, or any word, call it what you want. It's the same. It's the same thing. Call it whatever you want, and make it what you want. I even think that, using the word joy can be very synonymous with gratitude, and a joy practice, a happiness practice, a whatever. Make it what you need to.
Absolutely. Some people use happy is their word. Whatever that word is for you, that's what you need to go. That's important for you to use and go with.
Yeah. Let's talk about the book. Graticise 365. What is in that book? Why should we get it, Sharon?
Well, the book is such a it's an absolute representation of myself. It's just full of, it's just a love offering. It's something that I have really wanted my whole life, and I incorporated what I've been into fitness for over 30 years, and fitness really changed my life. I know for some, exercise is not their thing. It happens to be mine. And so exercise and gratitude was my tool, absolutely my tool in life. So I combined the two. I combined the gratitude, and I combined exercises to reach that gratitude, to strengthen your gratitude muscle. So in the book, as I said, there's 4 steps that I give examples, I give explanation of each one of those steps. And then on the pages in the back, however you want to start it, you have the ability to really follow through 365 days or however long you do to take working with these exercises and really incorporating exercising gratitude into your life. And I do have in the top, so forever I've been doing on a Facebook page, I have thousands of exercises, gratitude exercises I've been giving for years. So there are 365 exercises at the top of each page that you come to, of an exercise that you can choose to if you wish. Yeah.
I love that. Because
Yeah.
I'm always loving looking for new ideas, because I think that it's easy for us to get comfortable in whatever we're doing, and then it just becomes another thing that we do. And I think this concept of even having 365 different things that you can do or ways to show gratitude is a wonderful thing, because it enables us to be more present with our gratitude, instead of it just being another thing that we do. We know from, manifestation and spirituality and any of these things that we practice, that being present and really feeling and believing and knowing and being in with whatever we're doing in the moment is how things happen. It's how we manifest the things that we want in our lives. And so imagine what's possible if you were really feeling the gratitude and not just going, well, today I'm grateful for this watch I'm wearing. The end.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about having fun and taking action. Fun is my word it's been for the past 2 years. So really having fun with this, and it's an action. And the best thing I heard from you is that by gosh, I think you and Oprah, I have found an exercise that you're both going to love.
Yes. What is it?
Graticise.
Yes. I love it. I love it. And I think, it's important for us to have a practice. And again, whatever that looks like to you. We have to talk about, because I'm wearing them and you wore them for a moment and Brittany was talking about them for a minute. What the heck are gratitude? Do you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see here. Look. These are the sunglasses. How did these come to be, and why? Why are we wearing
Oh
these?
my gosh. Well, I wish I had my old version of glasses that I used to. So I used to have glasses when I do different workshops. I had these glasses and I put hearts with gratitude on one side and then a heart here, and it said glasses. And for 10 years, I have wanted to have these glasses. Just like your vision board, this was my gratitude vision board, because this is the color I wanted, everything about it. I wanted gratitude on the sides. So January of 2022, the 10-year dream has come alive. And so they're available on Amazon, and they're so much fun. I have people that are traveling all around the world that are bringing their glasses. They're sending me pictures, showing the pictures. It's just unbelievable what's happening. And my dentist, she's got them in her office, because when she does with her clients, she puts them on the patients so that things don't get in their eyes. So they now have them on, and just it keeps going on. We're getting them in retail, and so much fun. So much fun.
I love it. I love it. It's amazing, because there's so many uses for them. And it's really, I am all for these little subconscious clues, and these little things that we do. So I know that a lot of people are not really super tuned into that, but it's something that I'm really passionate about, is seeing how we can do these little things. There is a energy practitioner that passed away recently by the name of Lloyd Meir. And Lloyd Meir was famous for coming up with frequency numbers for healing, and for any different number of things. And my opinion, there's a lot of people that are like, I don't understand how a number could do anything. But first of all, what's it going to hurt? What's it going to hurt? But then there's the act of being intentional about something. So if I'm taking the number for joy and I'm writing it on my water bottle, and now I'm drinking out of that water bottle, and I knew in my subconscious, I wrote this number for joy and I'm drinking joy now. I am ingesting joy. So when we take these sunglasses and we say, I'm going to be grateful today, I'm going to look through my lens of gratitude, even if it's not something you don't have to say that out loud or anything, but it's just this action of doing it. There's something subconsciously that happens. I truly believe that.
Absolutely. And aside from them looking really cool and fashionable, I have to share one story that just came a couple days ago. I was blown away by this. A friend of mine who has the glasses had gone to a funeral of a dear friend, and she wore the glasses to the funeral to show her gratitude for her friend. That was mind blowing and so touched me so much.
I love that. I love that. It really does set a something to talk about for people when you go in and you have these and they're like, what is that? What is it that says something over there? And then it gives you something to talk about as well. I have Anne Marie, I love you so much. Mind blown again. I just wrote a number on my leg yesterday with the numbers. What the hell? We were talking about it. Everybody has been so blown away. Every single episode that we have had this month has been exactly what people need in the moment. And I'm so glad that all of this that has been hitting well for everybody today. Brittany said, get your gratitude hot girl shades today.
Like that.
And talk about being stylish. You know what's interesting is even in watching the court case and some of the shows that I've been watching on TV lately, everybody has clear glasses, prescription sunglasses. You are right on trend, Sharon.
I love it.
Or hot guy. Brittany wants to clarify. You could have a hot guy summer too. That's fine. I love it. I love it. So what would you like to, let's be visionaries here for a moment. When it comes to gratitude, what do you want to see for the world? That's a big question.
I think I would love for everyone to find that small piece within them, that something that they can find, that they can have gratitude within them and live their lives out that way. Because if every person could do that, find that something that gives them that sense of gratitude and appreciation and kindness, world changer.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I would love for us to all just be grateful.
Or whatever it is, grateful, kind, appreciative, whatever that word is, find your word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So what is something maybe you can leave us with? Can you share a couple of the Graticise things from your book?
Like exercises?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. Let me put my other stylish clear readers on that I just got. Okay, so I'm just going to flip through. So and this actually is one of my gratitudes that I put on my Facebook page today. Give your body some gratitudes, appreciation, and thanks. Focus more gratitude on what you do have. Look forward to feeling gratitude for someone you will meet today. A little forward thinking. Add gratitude to your thoughts, words, and actions. Oh, this is a good one. Start to notice how gratitude is opening up your heart. That is so true. How gratitude, when you're in that space, your heart is wide open. It's been my experience. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I am so grateful that you've been on the show to talk about gratitude today. And would you like to stay for our last segment of the show, or would you like to go on about your day, Miss Sharon?
Sure. Yes. And I just want to say before I get off, some of my gratitudes that I have, and they are for you, Jessica, because I've watched you for a year, and you getting up at this time of the morning. I usually get up early, but I don't get on this. I'm not on camera. Thank you for what you do every day. The growth, the expansion that I have seen that's coming is I have so much gratitude and so deserving for you. I'm just so excited, and thank you for having me on, being your friend and part of this. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am very thankful for our being in touch and our conversations. And I'm thankful that we were finally able to get, because it's early for you. You get a prize too, like our Thursday guest Kenneth Lord gets, because it is earlier for you than it is for me. I love it. I love it. Listen, you guys, I put a link down at the bottom. I'm in the comments, and you can actually go to that link that leads you to my Amazon shop, and you can click up your gratitude game. Sharon's book is there, Graticise 365, 4 Steps to Exercising Gratitude Daily, and the gratitude glasses are there as well.
Great.
So
Thank
you can
you.
click it and buy them, and you can be stylish like me and Sharon. That's it. All right, you guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back to finish up with some final thoughts and birthdays. And we'll also make sure we put Sharon's link down the bottom for you guys as well. And we're also going to listen on the way back into the For Love poem in French today. So we'll be right back after this.
Imagine a world where every child gets a great education. Educating all children is the only way to end poverty. This is what the Weiss Scholarship Foundation is working to accomplish. Our 6 staff members, our mentors and coordinators, who are on the ground in Kenya, are totally engaged in every aspect of our students' lives, so we can give them every opportunity for success. In just a few short years, we have already awarded 141 scholarships. We send children to high school who would have never gone without our support. And then we help them go on to either university or vocational school. We have already scaled our holistic business model to 4 locations and are ready to scale it to many more. Today it's Kenya, but tomorrow it's more countries. Please contribute what you can today. You can make a one-time donation, a recurring donation, or choose to sponsor a child all on your own for all 4 years of high school for just $3,500. Go to our website, www.weissscholarshipfoundation.org.
Je choisis l'amour. Même le cœur lourd, même l'âme brisée, je choisis l'amour parce que le monde est déchiré. Pas juste mon petit pays où je suis plutôt en sécurité, où je suis plutôt bien, mais le monde tout entier, chaque jour. Je choisis l'amour et puise dans cette lumière la force de rester debout pour transformer la violence et mettre fin aux guerres. Je choisis l'amour pour que nos enfants soient saufs, pour que nos amis soient à l'abri, pour que nos frontières s'ouvrent. Je choisis l'amour, même le cœur lourd, même l'âme brisée.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. That was a For Love poem in French this morning by our good friend Dorothy Auger. And I also don't forget to visit our friends at the Weiss Scholarship Foundation, weissscholarshipfoundation.org. I am so excited that the Breakthrough Show Network has sponsored one of their students for this year, and we get to be on a plaque and everything else. Very excited about that. Very, very excited. And thank you also, Brittany, for standing for love. Anne Marie said, I'm grateful for the show since it's so in line with my soul, spirit guide, or whatever is going on. I love it. I love it. Brittany agrees as well. Don't forget to click that link in the comments, you guys, and make sure that you check out Sharon's book and also the sunglasses, but you can also go to her website, which is Graticise365.com. Sharon, do you want to tell everybody what they can find there?
On that are the books, but also we did a wonderful Global Gratitude Summit back in 2019 and 20, and there's over 30 amazing speakers that you can catch those now. They're free, and check them out. They're amazing.
Very exciting. I'm going to go check that out and watch some of that. That's one of my biggest things. And I'm curious how you feel about that as well, is the importance of surrounding yourself with people that are also committed to being grateful in their lives.
Yes, I am. And I'm also, what I love is I love connecting people and sharing all the greatness that people are doing. I could never see keeping it inside. I've got to share it out there for other people. Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Brittany said, thank you, Sharon and Jessica. I'm grateful for both y'all's presence this morning.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Glad to have you guys here. We really have, I've said this 100 times. We have the best people that show up and, share in the comments. I shared yesterday. It takes tremendous courage to chime in and share your little life's tidbits on whatever we're talking about, because you never know who's going to see this in the end. And so it takes a lot of courage to come do that. And I love you all so much. And thank you, Anne-Marie, for texting me that picture. We'll definitely have to talk later. When I was talking about the numbers, she actually did write a number on her leg. Very interesting. So we'll have to talk about that. Do you know anybody that's celebrating a birthday today, Sharon?
Shoot. No. Well, can I say one other thing about the day thing, the Brothers' Day? I wanted to do that earlier. So I want to acknowledge the love for my brother Scott, who passed away 8 years ago, and my brother Ruben, who is here alive. And so love to my brothers, and anyone who has a birthday, happy birthday.
Yay. Yes, I love celebrating the brothers today as well. So in the celebrity world, it was Queen Victoria's birthday today. She had the longest running time as queen before Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth passed her now, but before Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria was the place to be. Bob Dylan's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Bob Dylan. One of the queens of soul, Patti LaBelle's birthday is today. Elvis's daughter Priscilla Presley's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Priscilla. Actor John C. Reilly's birthday is today. And in the 420 world, Tommy Chong's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Tommy Chong. Let's see if I think I might have other birthdays. Please hold. Let me know if you guys have any birthdays that you are celebrating today and anything else that you are celebrating at all. It could be, said the Jacksons had an anniversary this week as well. Sheila Galligan's birthday is today on my Facebook page. Happy birthday, Sheila. So let us do our birthday song. Here we go. You can feel free to sing or dance along, Miss Sharon. Drum roll, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Queen Victoria, Bob Dylan, Patti LaBelle, Priscilla Presley, John C. Reilly, Tommy Chong, and Sheila Galligan. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you again, Sharon, for being here this morning.
Oh, thank you.
It was so good. So good. Make sure you guys visit Graticise365.com. Also, the link down there is in the comments. You can get your glasses, get your books, get all of the things. Go shopping today. Treat yourself. I say. That's what I say. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here wherever you are in the world. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy and gratitude a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
You've been tuned in to Project Joy Live with Jessica Dugas, your weekday morning talk show inviting you to start your day with a triple shot of good vibes only on the Breakthrough Show Network. Binge all past episodes of Project Joy at projectjoypodcast.com. Until next time, help us spread the joy by sharing this episode, and we'll see you soon.